Good evening, everyone. My name is Piyush Bhatia, and I welcome you to this webinar on 5 tips to speak English fluently and confidently. And so, before we go ahead, let me share with you what's the agenda today. We will talk about importance of English, the role of English in our life, career, social life, personal life. Then I'll share with you 5 secret tips to speak English fluently and confidently. Now, why I call it secret is because in the last 15 years, I'm the founder and CEO of BM English Speaking Institute. In the last 15 years, we've trained more than 350,000 professional students, homemakers, doctors, engineers, slum dwellers, fruit sellers, English fluency. And out of our experience of training more than 350,000 professionals, we have a lot of techniques which we use to train on English fluency. Out of that, these are the 5 techniques which have worked extremely well. And so our 15 years of research has helped us understand that these are the 5 tips, if followed to the dot, if followed properly, will give you magical results. And the beauty of these 5 tips is all of them are very, very simple to implement. They don't take much time. At the same time, they give you magical results. So after that, after I complete the 4th tip, with your permission, I will share a special offer that I have for you. And after that, we'll have a question and answer session and discussion. So in case you want to discuss about any challenges or difficulties that you're facing in your English communication, interview, presentation, email drafting, vocabulary development, sentence structure, pronunciation. So any such difficulty you can share, or generally anything that you would like to share which is related to English and communication. So a couple of you are saying there is no sound. Can I just have a very clear communication? Hello. Okay, are you able to hear me? Just type, are you able to hear me? Yeah. Please, each one of you type in the chat box. Are you able to hear me? Yeah, I think Bhaskar says yes. Yeah. So I'll just say kindly check your audio or disconnect or reconnect your earplug. Okay, so there'll be a question answer session in the end where I'll share with you. Faster, there is background sound. Okay, so question and answer session we'll have. So that's the agenda today. Ready to start? Ready to start? Type excited in the chat box so I know that you are super excited about today's webinar. Right? Type excited. Type excited in the chat box so I know that you are super excited about today's webinar. So Prabhakaran says excited. Anil Kumar, Srinivas. Okay, what about others? We have 39 of us in the webinar. And what about others? Abhi Nair says excited. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, Garima, Jitendra, Pawan says super excited. Pawan, wonderful. Rudra says excited. Yeah, excellent. I'm always excited. Nandini says okay, okay. Raj Lakshmi. We are going to have a lot of interaction, by the way, and I'll keep asking you to type certain thing or interact. Okay, so let's understand the role of English in a professional life first. If you are fluent in English, so it has happened so many times with crores of people that they say I'm technically very strong, but when it comes to expressing that in meetings, I don't open up. I'm very good at if I'm a website designer, I'm very good at WordPress. I'm very good at development of website. If I'm an interior designer, I'm great at CAD. But when it comes to speaking on a video meeting like this, when it comes to expressing my thoughts in a conference call, in a meeting, I am not able to do it because I am not fluent in English. Okay. So second place where English plays an extremely important role is to conduct impressive presentations. So you have a client meeting, again, it can be on a video call, and you want to impress your clients, vendors, or internal customers or employees of your organization. And you're not able to do that because you are not fluent in English. Also, conducting confident conversations. So anything, one-to-one conversation, telephone conversations, online meetings, online interviews. And for your career development, English, not knowing to speak fluent English becomes the biggest hindrance, and to generate more clients. So these are the areas where English impacts us. And not only that, if you're not fluent in English, our social confidence goes down. Our ability to talk to professionals like a doctor or a chartered accountant goes down. So these are the places where English plays an extremely important role. Now that brings me to the first question. Okay, so all of you 100% pay attention here, Bhaskar. We are going to provide recording of the webinar, and I'll also share with you where we'll provide the link of the webinar. So right now, pay attention here. Pay attention here, Mukund. Yeah, pay attention here. Don't type anything on the chat box. Pay attention. Let's say I ask you to do loud reading practice for 30 days, for 30 minutes every day. So what do I mean by loud reading? Okay, so loud reading means you take any text, any book, and you read that text, and you say, there are many festivals, but my favorite one is this festival. We celebrate it at home, in our colony, and also in our school. So loud enough that you can hear, not that you have to shout it out, not that you have to read it in your mind with your lips closed. So such that you are able to hear what you are speaking. I will tell you that today is 12th of July, right? For next 30 days, let's say till 11th of August, you need to do loud reading practice for 30 minutes every day for next 30 days. Okay, and you do it. So, and then I'll ask you, what did you do for 30 minutes every day? What did you do for 30 minutes every day for last 30 days? So on, let's say 9th of August, or maybe, sorry, on 11th of August, I asked you, what did you do for 30 minutes every day? What will be your answer? Type your answer in the chat box. What will be your answer? What will you say? What did I do? What did you do for last 30 days? Hello, I'm waiting for some responses. Yeah, if you want to chat, if you want to speak, raise hand. Press the hand raise button so I can unmute you. What did you do for last 30 days? Okay, Masab wants to speak. Just a minute. Yeah, Masab, I have unmuted you, but you have not unmuted yourself. You need to unmute yourself, Masab. Masab, have you unmuted yourself? Yeah, Masab.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Uh, I joined your class in last year in April,
Right.
and I did what you told right now, that the reading for 40th day or 30th day or whatever you want, or how much time you can extend for that particular reading. And when I joined your class in the last year till date, I continuously follow this procedure, like reading every day, speak in front of the mirror every day 5 to 10 minutes. I did it, and it's improved a little bit, but somehow I face a little bit difficulty when I speak in front of the public. Like I face that when I will speak in front of the public, then maybe it will be possible that I will a little bit hesitation, like shaking my hand. And so that reading part is very good. I can make it 1x into 0.75 or 0.8x, and then I'm going to listen it carefully and then read it loud, like a mediocre loud, that not very loud, not very, yeah, you
Yeah.
can get it.
So my question is, right, Usmani, my
Yeah,
question is, if you do loud reading for 30 days, Masab, what what have you done? If I ask you at the end of 30 days, what did you do for last 30 days? What will be your answer?
yeah, I have two or three novels. I read 2 or 3
No, I think
paragraphs.
you're not getting my question. Just a minute. Let me move to Bhaskar. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'll move to Bhaskar. Bhaskar, what did you do for last 30 days? Bhaskar, I've unmuted you. You need to unmute yourself. Bhaskar, you need to unmute yourself. Bhaskar, are you able to unmute yourself? Otherwise, you can type your answer. So Shubham says, I read newspaper and story. Okay. Jitendra says the book I read loudly. I did book reading. These are the answers I'm getting. Okay. What did you do, Abhinay, for last 30 days? Right? I did reading but not loud. You know what you did? Okay. Yeah.
Hello,
So,
can you hear me?
yes. Yes, Abhi.
Yeah. Uh, from my heart, I am not doing, I have no reading habit. You are asking about my last 1 month, right, sir?
No, no, no. I'm telling you, today I tell you to do
Oh,
loud
today.
reading
Okay,
practice.
okay. From
Yeah.
today.
For no, no,
Okay,
for 30 days.
okay.
Okay.
From
And
today to 30 days.
yeah,
Okay,
till
yeah, okay.
till 11th of August, you do loud
August.
reading practice.
Okay.
Okay. And I ask you in the
Yeah.
on 11th of August, right?
Hmm.
What did you do in the last 30 days? What will be your answer?
So I will do the reading newspapers and movies.
You have to listen to my question carefully.
Yes, yes,
My
yes.
question is,
Hmm.
what did you do for last 30 days for 30 minutes every day? If I ask you on 30th day, what will you say?
Yeah, sir. What we can say. It's Yeah, it's my newspaper mainly. I will do the reading from. I will start the reading
Abhi, you
habits.
need to understand my question. Okay, so Shubham has answered, I am reading English book for 30 days. Shubham says, Rudra says, I've read English book for 30 days, for last 30 days. Shubham says, I built my confidence and vocabulary.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I tell you that, ask you, what did you do for last 30 days, for last 30 minutes every day? What will be
Mhm.
your answer? Yeah, Masab, have you understood my question? Abhi, have you understood my question?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So what will be your answer?
I'm also reading some English textbooks.
No, okay, okay. So you know what? What did you do? Now listen to my answer. Ashish, oh, Naveen also wants to answer. Yeah, Naveen, I've unmuted you.
Sir, I would say that I have learned some sentences. To how to means I just learned some sentences how to speak.
Okay, you learned some sentences. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, Naveen, thank you. Ashish, what will be your answer if I ask you what did you do? Ashish, you need to unmute yourself. Ashish, you need to unmute yourself. Yeah, yeah, Ashish.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
I did my book readings. Then
Okay,
I read English newspapers, then novels,
okay,
and loud speaking.
okay, okay. Wait. Now let me tell you my answer. Okay, let me tell you my answer. You know what you did for last 30 days? So if you do loud reading practice for 30 minutes every day, right? What you are actually doing is you are speaking fluent English for 30 minutes every day. So whenever you take a textbook and do loud reading practice, what you are eventually actually doing is you are actually speaking correct English for 30 minutes every day. Now just imagine. And okay, why I say so? Because always the printed English, so it may be in a blog, it may be in an article, it may be a book, or it may be anywhere. A printed text is always grammatically correct. And when you are reading grammatically correct text loudly, which means you are speaking correct English. Now just imagine this. If you're speaking correct English for 30 minutes every day at a stretch for 30 days, which means you're speaking correct English for 30 minutes every day for 30 days, how will your English become? How will your English become? if you speak correct English for 30 minutes every day for next 30 days. So who would like to share? You can just press the hand raise button and I'll unmute you. Yeah. So how will your English become if you do loud reading practice for 30 minutes every day? Yeah, Srinivas.
So we will be getting a lot of new vocabularies.
How will your English become? How will your English become?
Compared to earlier, we will be more confident on speaking.
Yeah. I am sure you will start speaking English fluently
Yes, sir.
because you have been speaking correct English fluently for half an hour every day for
Yeah.
last 30 days, right?
Okay. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah. Musab wants to speak. Yeah, Musab. Yeah, Musab. You want to speak? You've raised hand. Musab, you want to speak? Yeah, Musab, you want to speak?
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hello.
Uh, First of all, if I did it for the last 1 month for 40 minutes every day,
Right.
so maybe it will possible that the pronunciation will improve
Yeah.
if it is not correct.
Yeah,
And
it is correct. Okay.
second part, we learn every day 2 or 3 words, new 3 words we can learn from every day. And
Yeah.
when we speak, then the reflection of the new word is very important. So that will be benefit when we speak.
Yeah.
So I thought a new words and pronunciation will improve.
Also, your fluency. What about your fluency?
Fluency is it depend on how you read. Either you read it you read in front of the people, and you read in textbook. That will be different, maybe in my point of view. So if you speak, so try to concentrate when you read. The same speech should be when you speak in front of the public. Then it will
Fine.
going to improve.
Fine. Thank you, Musab, for that.
Okay.
Okay. So my suggestion is, and my strong suggestion is, you should do loud reading practice of something that is related to your field. So if you are a desktop engineer, so you need to read text which is related to your field. And so if you are a fashion photographer, read articles on photography. And if you are an accountant, read articles which are on the latest version of Tally. So that will really help you. So Subramanyam wants to say something. Has raised hand. Uh, okay, Bhaskar is raised hand. Bhaskar, you need to unmute yourself. Yeah, Bhaskar. Bhaskar, I've unmuted you again. Bhaskar has dropped, I think so. Yeah. So we have also comments from.
Am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Bhaskar. Yeah. Yeah, Bhaskar.
No. So your question was, see, having completed 30 days of reading, first of all, my muscle memory will be trained.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, Bhaskar. We can listen to what you.
Here it is some sort. Networking condition is very high over here. So my muscle memory will be trained, and at the same time, as far as information is concerned, some tiny things that will be gradually that will be improving. Although we did not have the rapt attention on it, but although indirectly that will automatically that will be.
Right. Yeah, Bhaskar. Wonderful. Asus wants to speak. Your name we don't know. Yeah, I've unmuted you. ASUS Asus. You need to unmute yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to speak.
Okay, sir. Just only I'm from Bangladesh, sir.
Right. Okay. Welcome.
Many times I'm trying to admit it, but I don't know how can I pay this course.
Sorry. When many times you want to?
Sir, many times I'm trying to admit it your different courses, but here is a problem too because I have to endorse in dollar or everything, so I'm not PayPal and I'm not admitted.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll look at the admission enrollment part later on, and before we close today. Okay.
Okay.
Right
Okay,
now
sir.
we are discussing about this technique called loud reading. Okay. Okay. I'll mute.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Afsa Khatri says that I am a final year LLB student and want to build my confidence to speak in court. I hesitate to talk. Either I am right or wrong. Please guide me, suggest. So we'll talk about do the question answer session in the end. But right now, the first technique that I shared with you is loud reading practice. I want you to focus your attention on this using this technique. It looks very simple, but it is very profound. Profound means it's very deep. So this technique can help you to speak English fluently and confidently. This one technique itself should be enough, because when you do loud reading practice, when you speak correct English for 30 minutes, you will be able to speak in English fluently and confidently. Okay, that takes me to the second technique. Okay, so this is your first technique. Okay, do we speak fluently in our mother tongue? Of course, the answer is yes, we speak fluently in our mother tongue. Okay, Pradyum says my voice is not clear. Is my voice clearer now, Pradyum? Just type yes in the chat box if it is clear. Is it better now? Pradyum, if my voice is clear, type yes in the chat box so I know, otherwise I'll proceed. Okay, okay, yeah. So how did we, Nikita says it's not. Okay, Nikita, is it better now? Okay, okay, okay. I'm holding the mic very close to me. Okay, so let's once again understand. We all speak our mother tongue, right? So how did we learn to speak in our mother tongue? What is the technique that we used to learn to speak in our mother tongue? Any idea? Which technique did we use? What did we, how did we learn to speak fluently in our mother tongue? Yeah, so Srinivas wants to speak. Yeah, Srinivas, I've unmuted you. Bhaskar, your voice is cracking a lot, so I'll unmute it a little later. So atmosphere says Pavan. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Srinivas. Srinivas, I've unmuted you.
Yeah, okay. Now it's mute. Now can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sir, what I learned is listen, understand, imitate, and speak. This is how we learned all. I think, I hope
Yeah.
all of us we
Wonderful.
learned our language, sir.
Correct.
When
Listen.
the mother called the child,
Right.
so it doesn't know that like first of all the action only starts with the kids. So mother is the first teacher for all of us.
Yeah.
And when she call us like come, in the sense like whatever the language we speak,
Right.
so based on that it understood something like on the action, and then it follows. So like that we just learned our language. Is it right, sir?
Yeah. Very true.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Yeah, Srinivas, thank you for that. Okay. And yeah, this is a 27D somebody. Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing that a lot of you are asking questions. We'll address the questions later on. Okay. We'll address the questions later on. Yeah. So some of you said during speaking, I don't have words in my mind. But how did we learn to speak fluently in our mother tongue? Right? By listening and by imitating. So we were listening very carefully to our parents and people at our home speaking in mother tongue, and we listened to them. And by the age, till the age of 2.5 to 3 years, a child is listening very attentively, and the child is able to imitate based on the all the sounds that the child is hearing. So listening practice, if you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is this just reminder for you to get video recording. I'll show you a little later. So, listening to English audio for 15 minutes every day for next 30 days will help you speak English fluently and confidently. And why I'm saying that is because we use the same technique to learn our mother tongue, and we can use the same technique to speak English fluently. So listening to audio, English audio, what do I mean by English audio? You can go to a website called TED.com. I'm sure some of you are aware. TED, TED.com. And otherwise, you can go to a TED channel on YouTube and listen to. So what is TED? TED is a platform where successful people from all different walks of life, different professions. They come and they share their success story. Generally, their speech is around 15 to 20 minutes. You need to listen to that speech, right, with your closed eyes and listen very carefully. And but just by listening to one speech, one TED talk every day, in 30 days, you will see a remarkable improvement not only in your English, but a lot of you are talking about vocabulary, sentence structure, and pronunciation. So you will be able to improve all of that just by doing a listening practice. That is the secret tip number two for you to speak English fluently and confidently. Okay, so let me share with you. Some of you have been saying that you need a webinar recording. So I will hold for 30 seconds right now, and I want you to save this number on your mobile phone, 70219 Save this number and send a message called webinar recording. Save this number and send a message webinar recording. And what we will do is, when you save this number on your phone, in the status message tomorrow morning, we'll keep a link of the recording of this webinar. So you will be able to access the recording of this webinar after 12 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. So do that right away, and then we'll proceed to tip number 3. Okay, TED.com. Yes, Srinivas, that's right. TED, TED.com. So ideally, I would recommend that you should listen to Indian speakers first. Do not jump to international speakers initially, and slowly then you should listen to European speakers, because Indian English and British English kind of pronunciation match, and then you can move on to American speakers and then to Australian speakers. So that way, if you go and practice, do listening practice only for 15 minutes every day, you will see a magical improvement in the way you speak English fluently and confidently. So that's tip number 2. Listen to English audio for 15 minutes every day. So that brings me to question number 3. When you speak in English, do you have fillers like ki, to, actually? Don't send the message here, Sagar and Vaibhav. You need to send a message on the WhatsApp number that I provided. So pay attention to what I'm saying. So when you speak in English and you have to speak, let's say, for 15 minutes, half an hour, does it happen that when you're speaking English, there are fillers in your English? Ki, I was going to say ki, to, actually, basically. So do you have fillers? Type yes in the chat box if that is the issue with you. Yeah. Yeah. So you have, it happens at times, right? Yeah. So Naveen, you raised hand. Yeah, Naveen.
So actually, I just wanted to know that number. Can you please repeat the number?
I'll repeat the number. 70219 So Vaibhav, you need to send a message on this number, not here. Webinar recording, Sagar, Vaibhav, you need to send the message here. Yeah, this number. 70219. Yeah. Okay, good. So why do you have these fillers in English? What happens? Why is it that when you're speaking in English and you get these fillers, all that fillers are there? Why does this happen? Yeah, Naveen. Yeah, Naveen, you had that question. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chandresh Singh wants to answer. Yeah, Chandresh. So why does it happen? Chandresh, I have unmuted you. You need to unmute yourself. Because you are, so Jitendra says because you are not able to express in words. Upasna says because your confidence is low. No, that's not the reason. Why there are fillers in your English? Chandresh, I have unmuted you. You need to unmute yourself. Hina says because we don't know how to speak. Yeah. Yeah, Naveen. Yeah,
Actually,
Naveen.
we
Yeah.
search for words. We try to translate our Hindi into English.
Okay, because we're trying to translate our Hindi into English. Okay. Uh,
Because we make our sentence in our local language. Either we should make our sentence in English.
okay, Nandini. Yeah, yeah, Srinivas. Chandresh, you're speaking for the first time. So Srinivas says because you forget words. Shubham says convert sentence from very true, very true. Nilesh says because of lack of vocabulary. So no, it doesn't happen because of lack of vocabulary. It happens because you are thinking. It happens because we are thinking in our mother tongue and trying to speak in English. So what happens is when you are thinking in your mother tongue and you are trying to speak in English, our mind takes a lot of time to translate from a mother tongue to English because the languages are not matching. If I have to translate one sentence, मैं कल होटल में गया था, and if I have to translate that in, let's say, Marathi, मी काल हॉटेलात गेलो होतो, हूँ काले हॉटेलમાં ગયો હતો. You see the same sentence, the in different Indian languages sounds the same, the arrangements are same, the grammar structure is same. I had gone to a hotel yesterday. Suddenly, if you see, the arrangement of words is different, the sounds are different, structure is different. So because when you translate from your mother tongue to English, our mind takes a lot of time to process. So what you need to do is, I'll introduce the third tip, is practice thinking in English. So what we need to do is you need to practice thinking in English for 10 minutes every day. So what I shared with you is a video of mine which I have created a technique called thinking in English. So you need to practice thinking in English for 30 minutes every day. So when you 10 minutes every day. So what you need to do, what do I mean by thinking in English? You need to sit in a relaxing position, close your eyes, take a topic of your choice. Imagine you are sitting in an auditorium and use a visualization technique. Breathe, relax yourself, visualize you are in an auditorium, and imagine that you are speaking to a large crowd, a very large crowd, and you are thinking in English. And you need to think in English one sentence at a time. Think one sentence, check if it is correct. If there is a mistake, think the sentence once again. Then think the next sentence, check it is correct. If there's a mistake, think the sentence once again till you get it correct, and then slowly move to the next sentence. This way, you are able to practice and train your mind to directly think in English. See, right now, when I'm speaking to you, what I'm able to do is I'm able to think and speak in English at the same time. What you are able to do is you are able to think and speak in your mother tongue at the same time because you have developed a habit, a faculty, it is said. You have practiced enough to think in your mother tongue. So when you think in English and when you speak in English, your English will become flawless, which will become very fluent, and that's one of the secrets of speaking English fluently and confidently. So that brings me to tip number 3. So who can tell me what are the 3 tips you have learned so far? Type in the chat box. What are the 3 tips that you have learned so far to speak English fluently and confidently? Let me see how many of you remember what you have learned in the last 1 hour. Naveen has raised hand. Okay. Yeah, Naveen.
We learned the first thing how to dodge read, and
Okay.
second to mm, think in English. Try to think in
That is
English.
third one, Naveen.
Second, I forgot.
See, and yeah, that's the one research was done, and according to a research, we are a training organization, a 15-year-old training organization. So we do a lot of research on what is the impact of training, and we were surprised to find that all of you will forget everything I have said within 7 days of attending this webinar. So Naveen, not only you, all of us will forget, right? And the research suggests that within 24 hours, people forget 80%. Within 1 week, people forget 90%. And yeah, so you'll forget everything very soon. No, Srinivas. So the tips are like this. Okay, so Shubham has said read loudly for 30 minutes. Yes. Tip number 2 is listen to audio for 10 minutes every day. Correct, Shubham. And third is practice thinking in English for 10 minutes every day. Good, good, Shubham. Rudra, correct. I think you copied from Shubham. How is it? But it's good. And Srinivas speaking is fine. So that's what we've learned till now. Okay, that brings me to the next question. What do you observe? What do you observe in this picture? Okay, this picture and this picture. What is common in these two pictures? What is common in these two pictures? What is common? What are you noticing? What is common in these two pictures? Work is common. Wonderful. Padmini. Yeah, strength of exercises, workout is common. What else is common? Rudra and Sandeep want to speak something. Okay. Yeah, Rudra, I have unmuted you. Yeah, Sandeep, I have
Physical
unmuted.
physical
Yeah,
exercise.
Physical.
everybody's front on the mirror to
Oh,
doing the same, your
wonderful.
practice.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Correct, correct. So, Sandeep, you are the winner. You are the winner, really. And what is common is mirror. What is common is mirror. So, what is mirror practice? What is mirror practice? When you stand in front of mirror and practice speaking English, you will see a dramatic improvement in the way you speak English. So, what you need to do is, so first of all, let us understand all the great actors, military men, sports people, and even in gym, all of us in dance classes, you'll see always there's a mirror. And why there is a mirror is because to develop confidence. Now, when you are improving your English, it's extremely important that you stand in front of mirror, maintain eye contact, and practice speaking in English. You do it for 10 minutes, and you see a dramatic improvement in the way you speak English. Now, why I'm saying that? Okay, because when you look at yourself and you look into your eyes, you correct your body language, you see how you occur to others when you're speaking in English, you will see a magical improvement in your English fluency. Now, how you need to do it? Just stand in front of mirror, maintain eye contact, speak one sentence at a time, and first, you can start with speaking on unprepared topics. So, prepared topics, for example, you can talk about yesterday's routine. You can talk about my friends, family, my family members, relatives, my school, my best teacher, the book I have read, the movie I like, the Netflix show that I have watched recently. So, you need to just speak about the topics that you already know. Okay, and then slowly you can move to topics which you're not prepared at all, or you can go to complex topics like difference between manager and leader, 10 qualities of an for effective communication, 10 techniques for effective communication, right? So you can go for advanced topics and unprepared topics. So when you stand in front of mirror and start practicing to speak English, again you will see a dramatic improvement in the way you speak English. Now, not only mirror, you can also use your smartphone. So you can just do your own recording of your speeches and watch your speech. And so one tip I would like to give you here, one instruction I would like to give you here: when you do loud reading practice in front of mirror, you will initially not like it. 90% of people don't like it, and it is very uncomfortable. It is very kind of not a very great feeling to look at the mirror, face yourself and speak. But trust me on this, we've trained more than 350,000 professionals till date, and you will see a dramatic improvement in the way you speak English fluently, especially your confidence. Some of you have been asking me questions is how do I develop my confidence? So you'll see a dramatic improvement in your confidence in speaking English. Okay, good. So you need to do mirror talk for 5 minutes every day for next 30 days. Okay, that brings me to the end of tip number 4. Okay, Sandeep wanted to say something, so we'll unmute him. Sandeep and Rudra. Yeah, Rudra and Sandeep, you want to say something? You've raised hand. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, no, sir. Continue, sir. Yeah.
Continue. Okay, okay, fine. And Rudra, you are done? Okay. 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 As I had said, I'll take 10 minutes of your time to speak about a special offer that I have. Okay. Vaibhav says we do this activity with our mobile recording, so also we can watch it later again and to find out our expression, body language carefully and try to connect them. Yes, yes. So definitely, Vaibhav, you can do. So you should do a video recording of yourself also, and you should do mirror practice also. Each has its different advantage. So you should do both, but you do it and you see how much improvement you'll get when you do video recording and mirror practice. Okay. Mirror never lies. Yes, yes, yeah. Mirror. So that's why it is sometimes uncomfortable also, Nilesh, that when you stand in front of mirror and speak, it is very uncomfortable because it tells us the truth how we occur to other people. A lot of people have reported that when we tell them to do mirror practice, they say that I've seen my face after many years. I've seen my face very carefully after many years, and I don't like my face. I don't like myself and all. So initially, it is kind of little uncomfortable, but when you do it over a period of time, it will help you to develop your confidence and make you a confident communicator. Okay, so with your permission, I'm going to talk about a special offer that we have. So BM English Speaking is the name of our organization. We've been established in 2004. As I said, we've trained more than 350,000 professionals. We have a team of 40 plus certified trainers and 4 English training centers in Mumbai. These are our corporate clients: Tata Teleservices, L&T, Cipla, Godrej, Sandoz, DNA, Economic Times, Times Now, Z Marathi have covered us. We've got awards from Rotary Club, then ICT. These are the training centers that we have in Mumbai. These are the courses we run: basic course, advanced course, business English course, email drafting, and voice and accent course. So we deliver our training centers in Mumbai, but as of now, due to lockdown, that's closed. And then we also do in-house corporate trainings. I told you the name of our corporate clients. We also do personalized training, which we now are doing online. And we do online personalized group and all kinds of trainings, right? So my question to you is, would you like to become a confident communicator by August 12, 2020, which is exactly in 30 days? In the next 30 days, would you like to speak the way I am speaking, or one of our trainers is speaking in English fluently and confidently? And if your answer is yes, watch my speech for next 8 minutes. Yeah, what you need is, you just need a mobile phone, a smartphone. I'm sure all of you have. 30 days and 15,000 rupees. Okay. So why 15,000 rupees I'm saying is because we have a basic English course, advanced English course, and business English course, which cover all aspects of English and communication. So which is grammar, vocabulary, public speaking, body language, fluency, sentence structure, pronunciation, all that. So if you come to our institute, you need to pay 15,000 to do all our courses. And the special offer that I have for you is just in rupees 999. You can get all the benefits of all our courses sitting at a home using a smartphone. But of course, you need to put in efforts for next 30 days. Of course, I and my entire team of trainers will be there with you. Now, what do I mean by this? So, what we have developed in this pandemic is the fastest way for you to develop your English and communication skills. We have created something called a Kaun Bolega English, a 30-day English challenge, where you pay 999 rupees only and completely transform your personality in the next 30 days. So, how do we do that? How does the challenge works? This is the question that you have. And it is like this, you will be speaking on daily topics, different topics. We'll give you a list of topics, and you have to post your video in a special private group on Facebook. If you're not comfortable on posting it on Facebook, you can send it personally to us. And a team of corporate trainers who have trained in Tata Teleservices, Godrej, Blue Star. Yeah, Hina has already joined the course. Okay. So uh, you'll get feedback from skilled expert corporate trainers for all your 30 videos. You'll use expert feedback to improve your skills on a day-to-day basis for next 30 days. You'll attend live training sessions by the team of founders every Sunday for 2 hours, and you'll interact with other participants and grow your network. And if you are among the top 3, you can win a cash prize. So what are the key highlights of the course? You get a certificate of participation. You get improved confidence to speak error-free English. You also get a developed habit of spending time on building your personality every day. And you can win a prize of 5,000, 3,000, or 2,000 rupees based on your performance. In case you don't improve, but you upload your video for 30 days and you are not satisfied, no questions asked, we'll refund you your money. You get an improved skill at making videos. You'll learn to make your own videos and you'll become an expert at public speaking sitting at your home. Okay, you'll develop with hundreds of passionate, confident communicators. So that's right. How to get recording? I'll share with you the number when where you can get the recording. So let me quickly take you through. What will you get in the course? Okay, so here we go. So when you enroll for the course, you get 30 English learning videos, and I'll play one video right now.
So lunch, all of us have taken the revision of notes in library. I leave from the college by 3 p.m. I reaching social media till 10 p.m. Then I sleep at. So ये देख रहे हो, और इसके सेकेंड हाफ में किरण ने एकदम परफेक्टली टेंसेस यूज किए हैं. उन्होंने कहा है आई पेंट, यानी मैं पेंट करता हूँ, और वॉच टेलीविजन या टीवी देखता हूँ टू रिफ्रेश माई सेल्फ, ताकि मैं रिफ्रेश फील कर सकूं. बट इसके स्टार्टिंग में क्या मिस्टेक है? आई एम स्लेप्ट फॉर 20 मिनट्स. अगर मुझे बोलना है मैं 20 मिनट के लिए सोता हूँ, सो कैसे बोलोगे? That's right, I am slept नहीं बोलोगे. You will say I sleep for 20 minutes. What does Kiran do next? After resting, I met my friends to discuss about college activity. अब met B1 है कि B2? That's right, I'm so happy my friend that you have already understood verb forms कौन से होते हैं, कहाँ पे कौन से form use करने हैं. So please keep watching our videos and please keep developing, progressing your English just like this. So in this sentence, instead of
you get 30 videos like this where you develop your English, your communication skills, and also you become a member of this private Facebook group where you upload your videos like all the members have uploaded here, and a corporate trainer will give you feedback on your videos. So this is
my topic is
Sagar,
money.
Yeah,
So
Sagar,
the concept of money was invented somewhere in 5000 BC.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, participants upload their videos every day, and they receive a feedback based on what the way they are spoken. Now, the
Hello
feedback
everyone.
is
Good evening. My name is Sagar Jadhav. Today my topic is money. So the concept of money was invented somewhere in 5000 BC by a few traders
get a
in Western Europe.
feedback not only about your positives and areas of improvement. What do you need to do to improve your English and communication? So like that, we
Topic of the day is first impression.
And this is the kind of
First
feedback that
impression is when we meet someone.
Everyone, this is Dr. Vinita Levy, and today is my second day, and my today's challenge is
India app development industry is blooming, and we say so because numbers reflect it clearly. Industry's acceleration was so evident when it generated the revenue of $5.6 in 2015.
Okay. So that was the course tour, and just let's listen to a 1 minute feedback of our participants. And his name is Sandeep.
It was an amazing experience today in 2 hours of class. It can be better than that. The way organizers conducted so many activities in that 2 hour session I feel that it wouldn't be possible in doing in the physical class. Thanks to all the organizers for arranging this 2 hours meeting for us today, and it was very helpful for learning perspective. Thank you.
Okay, so if you're interested to know more about this 30-day English challenge, send a message on this same WhatsApp number 70219021113. Send a message saying that I'm interested, or if you are really want to enroll directly, you can send a message, I want to enroll. Do this in next 30 seconds, and then we'll move to the fifth and the most important tip before we complete the webinar today. So this is tip number 5, but just send a message on this WhatsApp number saying that I'm interested, or I would like to know more, or I want to enroll. Send this message and we move on. I'll just take a pause for 30 seconds. Sandeep has a question. Sandeep, you want to say something? Sandeep, I've asked you to unmute. Okay. Sandeep, you want to say something?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Sandeep.
How to get this means how to pay the that amount of if you join this course?
Yeah, just send a message, I want to enroll, and you'll get a receiver link, Sandeep.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, and by the way, Sandeep and all of you, I will personally monitor your progress. Day and night, our trainers will be behind you to upload your videos, and you need to, and day and night we'll work together with you if you are committed to being a confident communicator by 12th of August. And then the next 30 days, okay, some of the common questions that people ask is, what is the timing of the session? There's no timing. You'll receive 2 videos. One will be an instruction video from me. So 30 days, you take 30 challenges. One day you take a vocabulary challenge. One day you take a fluency challenge, pronunciation challenge, like that. And I'll tell you how to do that. But that's one video that you'll receive, recorded video. And second video that you'll receive will be the learning video, which I shared with you. 2 videos every day you receive. Generally, you keep a fixed time to watch the video. So either early morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or afternoon 3 to 4 o'clock, or evening 7 to 9 o'clock. One time you keep 45 minutes you need to invest, watch 2 videos, record your video, and upload in a private Facebook group. There are online tests also, grammar tests also, and there are a lot of other activities you can do. But this much minimum you need to do it, and 45 days every day, and next 30 days you do it, and I'm challenging you, you will be a confident communicator in the next 30 days. So that's all I would like to say. Let me move ahead. So if you're interested, just say I'm interested, send a message on WhatsApp. Okay, let me ask you a question. Type in the chat box. Now, no speaking. Okay, yeah, all of you will get the recording of the webinar. Okay, how many of you know, do you know swimming? So type yes in the chat box if you know swimming. Naveen says no. Do you know swimming? Suraj says yes. Ashwini says no. Okay, what about others? Either say yes or no. Avnika says no. Abhi says no. Rudra says no. Shubham says yes. Om Computer says yes. Nilesh says no. Rupali no. Pratham says yes. Padmini says no. Charulata. Oh, so a lot of you don't know swimming. Okay, you don't know swimming. Okay, do you know cycling? So type cycling if you know cycling. Type cycling if you know cycling. Okay. Yes, you know cycling, right? Oh, so yeah, you know cycling, right? You're sure you know cycling? Okay. Okay. Yes, cycling. Very good. Rudra, Suraj. Excellent. Okay. So you know cycling, you know how to cycle. So how did you learn cycling? How did you learn cycling? How did you learn cycling? By practice. By practice. Okay. No. Any other answer? How did you learn cycling? So we have somebody who's raised hand. Prashant Gaikwad is speaking for the first time. Yeah, Prashant. How did you learn cycling? Galaxy Note 9. Yeah, hello. Hello. How did you learn cycling? Pawan, if you're interested, you need to send a message on the WhatsApp number. Okay. Otherwise, send your number here. Send your number in the chat box. Somebody will call you.
Sir, just try to do the cycling when I was a child.
How
So
did you learn cycling? Your name is?
my name is Prashant.
Yeah, Prashant. You learned cycling in childhood.
Yeah,
That is when you learned cycling. How did you learn it?
yeah, to doing the practice.
Practice. Okay. Galat jawab. Galat jawab. How did you learn cycling? So, Galaxy. Yeah, Sandeep. Galaxy Note 9. I have unmuted you.
Yeah, sir.
Your name is? Your
First,
name?
first
Your
without
name?
fear, sir.
Your name is?
Hello,
Your name is?
Sandeep.
Okay, Sandeep. Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, first thing without fear, sir, and second is confidence, sir.
Without fear and confidence. That's the same thing. Yeah.
And believe in other person who's learning to you, sir.
Who's teaching you, right? No, Sandeep. That's not the answer. Okay. Let's. Okay, Galaxy Note 9. I'll unmute you if you are not speaking then. Galaxy Note 9. A70 has raised hand. Okay. Without fear and confidence. Okay. Galaxy A70. I've unmuted you. Galaxy A70, you want to speak? By
Yes, sir.
force
Hello.
requirement. Yeah.
My cycling, sir.
Your name is?
Samir. Samir.
Samir. Okay. Okay, Samir. Good. So, yeah, what Samir said is correct. How we learn cycling is by cycling. What do you mean by that, Samir? So let us listen from Samir. What do you mean by that? We learn cycling by cycling. So please explain us. Yes, Samir, please explain us. Hello, Samir. I'm unmuting you. You're not able to. Okay. So let me explain you. What do we mean by we
Hello.
learn? Yes, Samir.
If you do cycling, then you learn about cycling.
But explain us properly. Explain us properly. What do you mean by that? Yeah, Srinivas. Srinivas wants to explain. Yeah.
So yes, sir. Actually, when we have an interest, there will be one trainer like who knows about cycling. So he will give us a guidance that how to sit and hold the handlebar and how to pedal. You have to just see straight, and some instruction will be given by the other people. So when we are just following that, maybe we are learning that, sir.
Okay, Srinivas. No. That's not the answer I'm looking at. Okay. Yeah, Naveen.
Yes, sir. We should have zeal to learn that cycle, and we have to do by ourselves. Then only we can do it.
Okay. How did you learn cycling? That's what my question is, Naveen. Okay, hold on, Naveen. Okay. Bhaskar wants to say Bhaskar's voice was disconnected. Yeah, Bhaskar, I've unmuted you. Yeah, Rudra.
Hello.
Yeah, Bhaskar. Bhaskar, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Bhaskar.
Yes. As my fellow participants said, cycling can be learned through cycling.
Right.
Yes. So my answer is unanimous as others that yes, one has to plunge own self. उसमें डूब जाना है. ठीक है. One must be passionate enough for learning, whether it is.
You muted yourself, Bhaskar, but we got it. Okay.
Whether it is in the case of martial art or anything, any activities, whether it is unnatural for us in the initial stage, we have to just passionate enough and we have to plunge ourselves for that activity.
Fine, Bhaskar. Good expression.
That way we can learn and we
yeah, fine. Okay. Rudra, you want to? Yeah. Yeah, Rudra. Rudra, are you able to speak? Okay. So what I meant is we learn cycling by cycling, which means that whenever we do an activity again and again and again, we become master at it. So my fifth tip for you is speak in English with everybody for next 30 days. Now, is it possible for you to speak in English with everybody for next 30 days? Your answer will be no. My answer is yes. I have a sandwich technique for you. So what do I mean by sandwich technique? So I am telling you that with everybody at home, you speak in English. With everybody around you, you speak in English. With all your friends, you speak in English. Now you will say it is not possible because not everybody around me understands and speaks fluent English. So my suggestion is you use a sandwich technique. What is a sandwich technique? So use the same language that you're using with your friend, your colleague, with whomever you are speaking. Use the same language, but just add that English sentence. For example, if you're calling your friend and asking him how are you, so you say kaisa hai tu? So you say kaisa hai tu? How are you? So just add one more English sentence. With every sentence that you speak in a vernacular language, I add one English sentence, translate the same sentence in English, and keep doing it all the time. So with anybody and everybody, with a security guard you're speaking, right? That has my Amazon parcel arrived? So उनको बोलो कि Amazon का parcel आया है क्या? Has my Amazon parcel arrived? I'm sure that watchman will not mind because you are actually speaking in a regular language and additionally you are speaking in English. What will happen is over a period of time, everybody around you will get used to you also speaking in English. Slowly, after 15 days, reduce the usage of vernacular language and increase the usage of English. And you'll see that you have started speaking English fluently and confidently because we learn to speak by speaking. We learn to cycle by cycling. We learn to swim by swimming. We learn to dance by dancing. We learn to draw by drawing. Of course, support of a friend, guidance, inspiration, motivation, need, everything is there. But in spite, I know a lot of people who have learned cycling without a friend. I know a lot of people who have learned cycling without falling at all. I've seen so many people who've learned cycling without practicing. So that practice is there or not there. Somebody is there to hold you or not there. Right? You make mistakes or you don't make mistakes. But if you do something again and again and again, you will master that art. So for you to practice speaking English, I've shared this sandwich technique with you. Use the sandwich technique for next 30 days. Speak in English with everybody around you in addition to what you are speaking. Do not stop. If you directly start speaking with people around you in English, they'll say either you become mad or you become impractical and you become egoistic and they will not interact with you. So for you to be realistic in the regular world, you need to use vernacular language and English language parallelly and slowly reduce the use of vernacular language with certain people, and you will see again your confidence in speaking English will rise like anything. Okay, so hope you liked my fifth tip, and if you need a recording of the webinar, this is the number 70219 and send a message saying that webinar recording, or if you are interested in the 30-day English challenge, you can send a message here that I am interested. Okay, so if you not send a message webinar recording, then send a message here. Okay, now I'm ready to answer any questions that you have with respect to your English, your communication skills, your interview pronunciation, grammar learning, voice modulation, accent, IELTS preparation, anything. So I'm ready to answer your questions, any that you have. We'll have an open session for next 15 minutes. Just click on the hand raise button, so I'll unmute you. Okay, I think nobody has any question now. Yeah, Bhaskar. Yeah, Bhaskar. I've unmuted you, Bhaskar. Yeah.
Yes. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, very much.
Okay. I have one question as far as listening practice is concerned. So mostly I do listen most of the news channel only, right? And as you mentioned about TED channel and all,
Right.
not I do not listen that much, but news channel. So news channel is very much helpful for us, or what would you suggest?
I would suggest don't watch news channel. Uh, it doesn't use the vocabulary that you require. Rather, you listen to a lot of podcasts. A lot of podcasts are nowadays available. So listen to podcasts which are related to your field. Bhaskar, what do you do?
I'm a law scholar as well as CS as well.
CS. Okay, so you're a company secretary. So what you should do?
Not. I'm in the process of learning, not
Yeah,
completed
process
yet.
of learning. Yeah, CS, right? So your
Okay.
subject is company secretary and law. So there are a lot of podcasts which are available on Google. You can search on Google podcasts related to compliance, podcasts related to law. Listen to international law speakers and all. That is much better than listening to news, because all the vocabulary that is used in news, most of that is not useful to you. All of us are learning to speak English fluently, most of us, to develop a profession. So in a profession, and especially your profession in which you have a expertise, you need more of your vocabulary, law vocabulary you'll need. So for that, you need to listen to audio or watch videos which are related to law. Hope I've answered your question, Bhaskar.
Which I have understood. I do express in a single word that I must restrict it to my core competence area.
Absolutely perfect. Core competence, because you'll need lot of words like, let's say compliance, conflict, whatever these words are. These are very basic words for law, but you need a lot of law vocabulary, and not a very general news and current affairs vocabulary. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed, sir.
Thank you, Bhaskar. Yeah. Who else has any question? Does anybody else have a question regarding your interviews, communication, English fluency, grammar, sentence structuring, fluency, pronunciation, accent, IELTS? So yeah, feel free to interact. Let's have an open session. So Naveen has a question.
Yes, sometimes we try to translate our local language, maybe it Marathi or Hindi, into English directly. And what I feel and what I learned from my past experiences, that not to translate but to learn direct sentences means exact translation is maybe really funny from Hindi to English or some other language to English. So sometimes I feel that people should learn direct sentences.
Okay. So so you are asking me a question or you are sharing something?
I'm sharing my experience. So is that right, or is that right approach?
Perfect, because the technique number 3 that I shared with you, it is about thinking in English. You need to consciously train your mind to think in English. You need to practice thinking in English, and that is my technique number 3. So that is what you should do, right? Practice thinking in English, Naveen, so that you don't translate from your mother tongue to English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And I encourage each one of you, if you have a question and you're a little nervous, how will I ask? What will other people think? You should be talking in this group today. Okay. So Pramod, I have unmuted you.
Yeah, how can you improve basically pronunciation issue and speaking fluency?
How to improve pronunciation and speaking fluently. So speaking fluently, I've shared with you 5 tips.
Yeah.
And pronunciation.
I'm late joining, sir. Just
okay. So on YouTube there is a webinar that I had conducted on pronunciation accuracy. You can watch that webinar. It's there on our BM English speaking channel, right? So you can watch a webinar where I've conducted on pronunciation accuracy. So watch that webinar; it will help you a lot. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Naveen, you are done. Pramod, you are done, right? Okay. Okay. Good. We have couple of text suggesting also comments. Okay. Manju, I'll come to you. Some of you are saying share the a session on email as well. We'll see if we can share that, but it'll be there on the WhatsApp status tomorrow after 12 o'clock. Pratham is saying, do you have videos for voice and accent? We have a podcast on voice and accent. So just search on Google for voice and accent podcast by BM English. You'll get or otherwise go to bmenglishspeakingradio.in. Okay, so I'll send that message here, bmenglishspeakingradio.in, and we have 10 episodes on BM English Speaking Radio.in. So you go to this domain, you will find our podcast where there are voice and accent 10 episodes. How can we introduce to other? Hina, I have not understood your question. Noor says, is there a course to speed my English fluency? So Noor, that is the course we have. The 30-day English challenge that we have is to help you improve and develop your English fluency. So that is the course we have. Okay. Yeah, Noor, I have answered your question, I think. So Manju, I'll come to you. Manju, I have unmuted you. You need to unmute yourself. And Pramod, same to you. Pramod, I have unmuted you. Yeah, Manju.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Manju.
good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to talk about know about that. This is how to email letters, no email activities.
Right.
So,
Okay.
sir, how to immediately I can't send that mail to immediate decision about that. How to main important content for that. How to do that? Is it possible for after 30 days challenges and how to maintain? Have to practice more and more.
So for email drafting, I've conducted a email drafting webinar of 2 hours. So you can
Okay.
go to my YouTube channel. I'll send the link of my channel here.
Okay.
And this webinar, if you watch, you'll be able to write impressive emails. Okay. So
Okay.
I'll type the link of the YouTube channel.
Okay.
And when you attend this 30-day English challenge, you will be able to speak English the way I am speaking. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Manju,
Okay.
so have you sent a message on the WhatsApp number saying I'm interested?
Yes, I will send you that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Pramod, I have unmuted you. Yeah, Pramod, I have unmuted you.
Hello.
Yeah, Pramod.
Regarding batch timing, sir.
Yeah. So what is your question?
Regarding batch timing.
Okay.
I'm a banker. I will come at home at 6, 7 o'clock. After 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, any batch are there?
Yeah. So I'll tell you. So this course you will receive recorded videos. Okay.
Okay.
So when you receive recorded videos, you can watch at 10 o'clock in the night also.
Okay.
Complete your homework from 10 to 10:45 and go to work next day and again come back and again on next day you can do the homework at 10 o'clock. 10 to 10:45 you complete your homework. So every day what you need to do, Pramod, is watch one instruction video of mine which is around 3 to 5 minutes. Then
Okay.
there is another learning video which I showed you where grammar videos are there, vocabulary development videos are there, public speaking, presentation skills videos are there. Watch that video of around 15-20 minutes. So that's around 20 minutes total. And then you
Yeah.
need to record your own speeches on your mobile phone and upload it. So
Yeah.
maximum you'll take 40-45 minutes every day to develop your English fluency. And
Okay.
this 30 days, the time that you invest, right, you will have lifetime benefit of speaking English fluently and confidently. By the way,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
member of the Facebook group for lifetime. You have
Yeah.
access to our English courses and videos for lifetime.
Yeah.
So, and you are with a group of 200 members who are learning to speak English. Okay,
Okay.
Pramod?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
thank you. Yeah, Krupali, Krupal. I'm not sure I'm reading your name correctly. Krupal, I'm unmuting you, Krupal. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Sir,
No, we can't hear you, Krupal. We can't hear
yeah.
you, Krupal. Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it is okay now.
Okay. I'm interested to join the course.
Right.
But I need email drafting also. Is it possible to within 1 month?
Yeah. So we have a recording of my email drafting webinar, which we will share with you, Gopal. What do you
Okay,
do?
thank you.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm working as a operational head in an NGO.
Where do you stay, Gopal?
Yeah, I'm in Andhra Pradesh. I'm from Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. Okay.
Yes,
So we will send you a recording of my email drafting webinar, which is of 2 hours. You listen to that,
Okay.
and you will improve your email writing skills dramatically. In addition to that, when you do this 30-day English challenge, you will see that there is a dramatic improvement in your English fluency, confidence, public speaking, presentation skills. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Have you sent a message on the WhatsApp number?
Yes. I sent.
Okay, fine. Good. Thank you. Okay. So anybody else has any question before we close today? Anybody else wants to discuss, you want to introduce yourself? Mona says, please send me a reminder email before start. I just saw this email. Okay. But there was a reminder email sent. I think we've scheduled a lot of emails. I'm sure all of you have received a reminder emails. Just type yes in the chat box if you received reminder emails. If you have registered it before, type yes or no in the chat box. So we've sent around 4 to 5 reminder emails. Type yes in the chat box if you registered before and you received reminder emails. Yeah, Zakir Hussain says yes. Pratham says yes. Right. Okay. Anybody else wants to share something? You want to introduce yourself? You want to tell us what do you do? Oh, I want to hear from you. Out of the 5 tips, which tip did you like the most? Um, yeah. So, do you want us to share the payment link? Couple of you were asking. Let's share the payment link with them. So Maya is here on this call, and she's sharing the payment link. So if you want to make the payment right away, and if you are a quick decision maker, if you are an action taker, if you are a massive action taker, right? So what we have observed is that 350,000 professionals who have completed our course at BM English Speaking, they are all massive action takers. They are ambitious professionals. Rest of them are always sitting in the wall. I like it. I'll do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. So if you're a massive action taker, do take action and book your seat right away. And 999 is the price, which is we've kept the lowest price, and we are giving you the highest quality of training, sitting at your home at a price which is extremely competitive. At the same time, you have a convenience. You can do it anytime. But yes, you need to put in your effort. So I'll tell you who this course is for and who it is not. Right? This course is not for somebody who is not willing to put in effort. This course is not for somebody who is not sure about how English will help them. This course is for people who are determined and who are ready to put in efforts for next 30 days. This course is for massive action takers who would like to permanently solve their English and communication problem in the next 30 days. This this program is for those who want to take an opportunity and get the feedback from the best of corporate trainers from all over India. Okay, so this is for them. Maya has shared the payment link. So that's the InstaMojo payment link. You can make a payment through credit card, debit card. You can do Paytm, Phone Pay, and a lot of other options are there. You can make a payment right away. If you make a payment right away, I'll announce your name right now, and I'll personally welcome you to the 30-day English Kaun Bolega English Challenge. So if you have any question, you're struggling with clearing interviews, your presentations, pronunciation, IELTS, voice and accent, confidence in English, group discussion. So anything that you want like to share, or you want to just share what you liked about this webinar, which tip? Let me ask you, which tip did you really like in today's webinar? So which tip did you like? Do share with all of us. What did you like about today's webinar? What are you going to implement? How excited are you to implement what you have learned today? So who would like to go first? And take this opportunity. Generally, it's very difficult to get an opportunity to share with 30-40 people online. So take this opportunity, use this opportunity to develop your communication skills, online communication skills. Now, this is a new term here now. online communication skills. So take this opportunity to do that. So we have other payment options also. If you want to pay by Google Pay, Phone Pay, or Paytm, we have other options also. So I shared all that with you. You can do the payment right away. So if you are a quick and massive action taker, if you are in two minds and you are not sure what should I do and you want to ask questions, you are free to ask. So I shared with you 5 tips to speak English fluently and confidently. Let me take you through that once again. The first tip is about doing loud reading practice. Loud reading practice for 30 minutes every day. When you do loud reading practice for 30 minutes, what happens is you are speaking correct English for next 30 days. So if you practice speaking English, correct English for 30 days by doing loud reading practice, that first tip itself will develop your English and confidence. Your second tip to develop English fluency is to do listening practice, which is listen to a TED talk. So TED talk is generally 15 to 20 minutes. Go to TED.com or you go to YouTube channel and search for TED.com channel and listen to a TED talk by any Indian speaker initially. Do this for 30 days in addition to doing loud reading practice. Tip number 3 is practice thinking in English, which means I have a video that I've uploaded on YouTube, which you can watch and practice thinking in English. Because when you think in English, you are able to speak in English fluently and confidently. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is about doing mirror practice. Stand in front of mirror, speak for 10 minutes, and you will experience a dramatic improvement in your English fluency and your confidence and your body language, facial expressions, everything. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 is practice speaking English with everybody. Use a sandwich technique, which means you speak in a vernacular language and you also translate the same sentence in English and speak with everybody, your mother, your brother, your family members, people whom you meet during traveling everywhere, if you are traveling these days. So practice speaking in English with everybody. First 15 days, speak each sentence and translate each sentence in English. Slowly, you reduce the use of vernacular language and increase the use of English language, and you will see that your confidence has really developed in speaking English. Okay, so Jay, thank you very much. Yeah, in case you have any questions, you can share your number on the chat box or send a message on WhatsApp saying that I'm interested. And you receive the recording of this webinar. On the status, the link will be provided. And you also need a PPT of this, which I have shared, which I have used today. The PPT will be there in the description of the video. So this video will be uploaded. Recording of this webinar will be uploaded on YouTube, and the PPT that I've used will be there in the description. So the link of that will be there. You can download the PPT, so you don't need to worry. All that will be taken care of. I hope I've answered your question. Thank you everybody for attending today's webinar, participating very fully. If you have any question, I'll wait for 2 minutes and then we'll close. Or if you want to share how was the webinar, share it on mic, share it on video, share it on text. How was the webinar? Which tip did you really like? Do share with all of us. Yeah, Padmini says I like the TED Talk tip. Yeah, very good. Yeah, of course. So do which you can even use the TED Talk to develop your pronunciation skills. You can also observe the subtitles that are there and match the audio with the subtitles. That will still develop your English. Manju, the fees is 999 rupees. That's the fee for a lifetime access to a community which is continuously developing their English and communication skills. So that's the fees. Rajesh Avasti. Yeah, Rajesh. Yeah, Rajesh, I'm unmuting you. Yeah, hi
सर
Rajesh.
हाय नमस्ते
Yeah,
सर आपका बहुत अच्छा जो क्लैरिटी जो है आपका थॉट का जैसे आपने लीड किया I like very much and I would like to be a speaker like you and I really thank you for the webinar sir. I'm really
thank you very much, Rajesh. Okay, so we are already 1 minute. Bhaskar wants to say something. Yeah, Bhaskar. Yeah, Bhaskar.
Yes, please. As you have shared your five numbers of valuable tips with
Right.
your long time research. So
Right.
first of all, I am very much thankful to you. And along with among all the tips, my favorite tips which I have found and I'm very wondered to know is loud reading. Okay, although we are all readers, directly or indirectly, but we never know that loud reading it sounds so much. Okay, so loud reading दिल खुल के पढ़ो, दिल खुल के पढ़ेंगे तो will definitely बोल भी पाएंगे. No, we can be more expressive rather than will become more expressive. So it's quite profound as you mentioned. And the last one is the repetitive. The more we repeat, we can while we are able to maintain the consistency, so definitely it will works. So these two tips, it's truly imprint in my heart, and I'll definitely follow it so long as I in this world, in this earth. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Bhaskar, for listening very carefully. Even you remember the word called profound that I said. So wonderful. And so Bhaskar, this looks like a very simple technique, right? But it is very powerful, very, very powerful because, you are able to speak fluently in English with the support of a book. The way we learned cycling, when a friend was holding us, similarly, a book is holding us to speak English fluently. And we do that for 30 minutes every day. Like magic, you'll start speaking English fluently just by using this technique for 30 minutes every day.
I'll definitely follow it, sir.
Yeah, fine, fine. And of course, the repetition thing that I said. Okay, wonderful, Bhaskar. Thank you very much. So Meenu says she has made the payment. So let's welcome, officially welcome Meenu. Meenu, can you switch on your video also? So we'll formally welcome you to the 30-day English challenge. I've unmuted you. Yeah, Meenu, can you switch on your video? So congratulations, Meenu. There are 31 people in this batch right now, but you are the first one who's a quick action taker. So congratulations for taking that step, and welcome to the Kaun Bolega English 30-day English challenge. Tell us, what do you do, and introduce yourself.
I am interested in webinar,
Right.
and I have made the payment.
Wonderful.
And what will the next webinar timing?
Yeah, we'll let you know. So there's no timing as such. Every day you need to keep 45 minutes for your English communication skills development. You need to watch our videos, record your videos, upload it on a private Facebook group. You need to do it for next 30 days. Where do you stay? What do you do, Mino?
I'm from Mumbai.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm homemaker.
Homemaker. Wonderful, wonderful. So welcome. We'll let you know. You'll receive all the instructions on SMS, on Telegram group, on your email, and you'll start receiving instructions. Tomorrow onwards, your course will start. Okay, Mino? Welcome and congratulations. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I think that's what we are done. Maya, if anybody has made the payment, to let me know. So then we'll proceed. Yeah, so Rajesh, yeah, we'll mail the recording to all of you as well. We'll mail the recording also. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for attending today's webinar, and I'll see you very soon next time. Bye-bye. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Rajesh. Can anybody join the course few days later? Yes, Bhaskar, you can join later as well. But you know what? Right now you are in that mindset. Right now you are in that space. Once you leave the webinar, everything that is your work, your family, your social connections, and everything will take up so much time. You will get disturbed, and your priorities will change. Right now you're very seriously considering developing your English. The best time is to do it right now. Gopal says they have not received payment link. Maya has already shared here on the chat, so I'll share it once again if you have not received. the payment link. Okay, so I'll send the payment link once again. This is the payment link. Okay, so this is the payment link. I think you received it now, Krupal. Okay, this is the payment link, and yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye and good night.